they're still a championship favorite without Steph out there. Tracy, you making faces. Disagree with me.
Yeah, championship favorite? Absolutely not. Without Steph Curry, no. They won't make it out of the West without Steph Curry.
3 All-NBA players.
I don't care. Steph Curry is the engine. He makes that team go. If they don't have him, they won't make it out of the Western Conference. I'm sorry.
Might be the craziest conclusion you've ever made right here. They can easily win the title without KD, but with Steph. But Steph is the necessity. KD is the luxury. If you watch how they play, they do weights, not necessarily isolation, but it's a lot of, hey, you know, get KD on a smaller guy or a slower guy and get him to go. You can do all that. You can win a series or two that way, but, I mean, there's a reason KD didn't win a championship before he got to Golden State.
Man,
Ooh.
whoa, you throwing at these darts out here.
It's the style of play. It's not nothing against KD. It's the style of play that's different. Steph Curry, Steve Kerr says it. There are 3 guys in his memory that have changed the way defenses play, and that's Michael Jordan, Shaq, and Steph Curry. You have to play them entirely differently when he's on.
These are the numbers when Curry is off the court with the other 3 All-NBA players on. It looked pretty damn good to me.
It doesn't look like easily winning a championship over the Houston Rockets.
4th best net rating in the league.
Okay, that's 4th.
And that's them playing in the regular season, and that's them playing, you know.
Sure, I mean, if you would have shown me 3 number 1s right there, I would have said, oh, yeah, get rid of Steph. They're clearly a championship team, but those numbers don't sway me.
All right, let's get to the next conclusion. Paul George, bags already packed for Los Angeles. Hear me out before you guys react.
Okay.
This is my thing, right? We already talked about the Thunder struggling. Meanwhile, who hasn't been struggling for the last couple of months? The Los Angeles Lakers playing a lot better. Young group, full of energy, a lot of high potential, high ceiling. Paul George, move back home, see your folks all the time.
Of course.
And then you can grow with this team, but you can step into the role that he needs to be the #1 guy, which he can't be in Oklahoma.
Well, not your craziest conclusion here.
Not crazy.
I do think his bags are packed, but I think they're just carry-on. So I think he can change his flight.
The jumper is packed, too.
Oh,
He's struggling right now.
y'all are cruel
The
today,
jumper's
man.
out here. Hey, PT, your jumper's out here. Where I'm at, baby, son. LA.
And the sunshine.
No, look, I think he could pull a card or steal a play from LeBron and find a way to get him and Kawhi to L.A. I think the most important thing for him is, yes, location. It could be L.A., it could be a place like Miami, but most importantly, he has to be the guy. He has to at least be 1A. He can't be a secondary to anybody, and that's what he could be
in L.A., right?
Even if he brings Kawhi with him.
If PG bags are packed, they should be in Philly.
What?
Yes.
Ooh. Why are you going off the board here?
Really?
That's where his bag should be.
Not good fishing in Philly.
But can he be the #1, like what we're talking about? Or is he it's the same situation with Embiid and Simmons still kind of being the guys leading the way?
You don't have a Russ dominating the ball to score. Ben Simmons is looking to pass. Embiid, yes, he's going to get his touches, but you have a perimeter guy who could do his thing, who could be back in the role that he needs to be back in.
So, #1 pick of the draft, you're just going to move him along. He's not going to be a
come off the bench. Come off the bench.
I don't know. I mean, look, there's a lot of people you could fit in with that duo of Embiid and Simmons. I just don't know if Paul George is the one. And I do think location's super important for him. So I just don't see it happening in Philly.
Or compete.
I'm going to put this one down as a win. You guys both sound like you agree with me, so I'm going to take it. Let's get to the final conclusion. LeBron enjoys the LeBron-MJ debate more than we do. Hear me out, right? Yesterday, after the game, our Dave McMenamin tweeted this, quote, LeBron James left the locker room wearing a hoodie from Justin Timberlake's current concert tour. When LeBron called Timberlake, quote, a GOAT, someone asked him, quote, what about Michael? LeBron's response, there's a lot of talk about ranking who's better than Michael around here these days.
Oh, man.
This is my theory. This is my dark horse theory. He wore that jacket on purpose to drop that line. He doesn't believe that Justin Timberlake is a GOAT.
Seriously.
This is just him trying to set up this conversation because he likes this debate more than we do.
What is Justin Timberlake the GOAT at?
Please.
What is he the GOAT?
Right?
Oh. Yeah, please. What is he the GOAT at?
I don't know. Stealing other people.
I like JT, but, I mean, come on, man. We know who the GOAT, and he is. We can't even compare him to MJ in the music.
He's a GOAT at pushing people under the bus?
I just love, what I love about LeBron is he's basically telling us what to think down the last quarter of his career.
Doing a certain event.
A certain large-scale television event?
LeBron is basically narrating for us. He's telling us what we're supposed to think. He's like, hey, I'm aging like fine wine. I would vote for me for MVP here. I'm this, I'm that. And yeah, look, I think if you look at it, you're starting to look at a resume that absolutely compares, if not surpasses, MJ in everything other than championships. And so I believe it's something that he's going to continue to push. Do I think he likes it more than everybody else? Yes, I do.
Tracy, are you on the side that this is an actual real conversation that should be had?
It's not a conversation.
It's not? Okay.
It's not a conversation.
He's still chasing, huh?
Yeah.
Until when?
JT is chasing.
No, JT ain't chasing.
JT's far behind.
JT's not chasing. He's
right.
That's like saying I'm chasing Michael Jordan right now.
MJ to me is the GOAT, man. And LeBron, if LeBron can win a championship this year, then I will start to have that conversation. Right now, I can't have it.
What if he wins? What if he doesn't win it this year, but he leaves and goes, let's say, to Philadelphia?
No.
If he goes somewhere else and wins a championship somewhere else, it's not good enough?
Nope.
See, what if he wins one with the Knicks?
The Knicks?
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
He's just doing his thing in this version of the NBA. Like, it's really difficult to win right now. Like, Michael Jordan, say what you will about the team, say what you will about man defense versus no zone. Like, it was, I'm not saying it was easier for him. I mean, he absolutely dominated. But LeBron James doing the same thing.
I don't think championship teams plop up overnight. I think it's really hard to build a championship culture. And so for me, I respect what he's done, LeBron, because it's not easy to go somewhere else and build it back up and then win one. And so if he does it again somewhere, he'll be the only superstar.
It's not easy. When you're LeBron James, you get what you want. What do you mean it's not easy?
But it's more than just the pieces, T-Mac. How many times have we seen superstars come together and then end up in a championship? It's hard because it's not just
they're
the pieces.
older.
It's not just that. It's the culture, man. It's building the hierarchy, everybody knowing what their roles are and buying into those roles. And there's a lot that goes into it that I don't think we give him enough credit, because if he like I said, if he goes somewhere else and wins another one, he'll be the only superstar in history to have gone to 3 different franchises and won the championship as the man, not as at the end of my career, I'm Bill Walton, I'm here in Boston.
But of course we don't give him enough credit. A lot of people like MJ's mentality, his clutch, ability and everything else. And like, if you just sort of lay it down by the numbers and by the wins and I mean, LeBron is arguably the greatest right now. You can't
by the numbers, absolutely. I can't argue with that by the numbers.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna put that one down as a win too. I don't care. That's 2-1 for today. I'm good. I'm good for today. I'm above 500. Here's what the Jump recommends today. CJ McCollum, new podcast called Pull Up. Hey man, watch out. That means something in some places. It's out now. CJ has made it known that he'd like to pursue a career in media one day, and this is one step toward achieving that while he's still playing. Shout out to CJ, man. Good for you.
Shout out. Take a job.
Yeah, he's him and Jared Dudley. But before we go, listen to Al Horford try to explain his habit of flinching on rebounds.
Wow, so weird.
This is
rebounding flinch that you occasionally do. What is the story behind that?
I just try to keep it loose sometimes for the guys. It's the game is so serious at times. You put things in perspective. I mean, that's something I've been doing for years.
Right.
Wipe the smile off your face.
What just happened, guys? Grande ragazzi, grande.
Applebee's to go. Order online and get $10 off $30. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Rated M for mature.
My son, we do not fight because the world makes us fight. We fight for a greater purpose. No matter the darkness, nothing will stand in our way. Again.
Yeah, I'm like nervous. I'm really excited.
Today's a good day to make a plan for your financial goals and your everyday ones too. PNC can help. We'll be with you every step of the way. Let's start today.
Weeds. Nature's boomerang. At Roundup, we know they keep coming back. You never invited this stubborn little rascal to your patio, so draw the line. One spray of Roundup Max Control 365 kills to the root and keeps weeds away for up to 12 months, because patios should be for cooking out and kicking back. Draw the line with Roundup, trusted for over 40 years.
I run this house. That's right, baby. I get everyone up every morning. At least I used to. But now my parents are already awake watching Greenie, Beetle, and Jalen's new show, Get Up. Highlights, the can't-miss conversations, the big-time interviews. Come on. They're on TV, on the radio, even on social media. That's where they're supposed to be posting adorable pictures of me. Oh, look, a birdie. Maybe it's time to throw a little tantrum. Take back the spotlight.
KFC's cooking up an incredible deal. Feed your family our premium 9-piece drumstick and thigh bucket for the unheard of price of just $8.99. Choose between the